All right, everybody. This is Shawn Powell. This is going to be on the training. It's going to be Shawn's workshop, and what I'm wanting to talk about is going to be your timeline, y'all. I did a big training on the actual how to post in groups and to think the right way, and how to become across as more respectful. Little things like that, showing activity, being consistent every day. How to enrich in your posts is basically what that's about, and how to do it within the guidelines of Facebook while also being efficient and getting out to the numbers of people with everything you do. You understand what I'm saying? So really what I've done is I've really streamlined a lot of work and said, if I'm going to be doing it, this is how I'm going to do it, and it works. And to be honest, it works because it's supposed to work. And it's not only is it just because I'm saying it's supposed to work. To me, it's like this. I've said it so many times. When you're out there and you're going to the left and to the right, I don't know what it's looking at there. I hope I'm in the picture. But if you're going to the left and you're going to the right, and you're trying to learn, everything you're throwing out there, y'all, it's teaching you how to go. You understand what I'm saying? If you're supposed to go this way and you start veering off this way and something goes wrong, well, there you go. It's not time to quit. It means that you need to come back over here. I mean, just because you're off the side of the road and you start hitting them, them little things on the side of the road, doesn't mean you jump out the car and quit. You call somebody and say, well, I'm done driving. No, it's the same thing. You got to keep going down the same path. And that, to me, is kind of what all that worked out to be. I had reached to a point where I really, honestly, I throw things out there to learn from, my post itself. But I really felt like, for the most part, it was pretty polished, what I was doing. And nobody was getting, to be honest, y'all, nobody was getting 1/4 the results I was getting in the Facebook at the same times. You know what I'm saying? It's in the same world, Facebook world. With that being said, y'all, your results on Facebook, on your timeline, can be very, very valuable. To me, it don't have to look like some kind of guru up page. And I know there's some training. I know that we got an underground site. It's the SCP. I can't think of what it's called. Shadow, something like that. Anyhow, I can't think of what's right. It's for Exitus Elite. If you don't know what it is, you can get in touch with me. But you got to be a member. You got to be a member to get into it. That's the only requirement. But I know they got some training on Facebook in there as well. I have a tendency to shy away from Facebook training. To be honest, I would think if there's anything that anybody could learn from it, in my case, I would probably observe the timeline. To be honest, in my case, I think being sincere on the timeline is going to get the people who have been involved in your business. If it's whether now, a year ago, whatever it may be. And just like I said in my big, long, training about Facebook the other day, that if the hang-up is going to be someone seeing what you're doing, make another Facebook account. Okay? That's the answer. Y'all, I've got family and friends here in this cute little section here. I've got posting so that I can learn what I'm doing, because what I've learned, y'all, is a couple things happen. This is why I would have loved to use this Facebook group right here. This Facebook account to do everything I wanted to. But I've got so many friends up here. And what happened was, when I started getting like 80 to 100 leads or anything in that ballpark, when I'm using my phone to do this, it's a whole lot easier. Notifications quit coming in from Facebook. I couldn't believe it. I don't know if there's a limit or whatever it was, but it stopped. And I never would have believed it would have stopped. And because of all my friends at that time, a lot of these people were doing somewhat what I was doing. So I could have one person, they had auto posters at the same time too, y'all. So let's say if bro right here in the picture, which is doing great, he's in the business also. He got sponsored and got someone in like the same day. Awesome job in Exitus Elite. But y'all, what if he's out there using an auto poster or something like that? He's killing it. How many notifications am I getting? I'm getting killed with notifications just from him alone, especially in the old day, man, when they really didn't limit, ad posters a whole lot, auto posters. And let's say you come down here, but everything they do in any groups I'm in is going to put a notification up here. And I'm not just talking about the 99 plus. I mean, literally, they quit sending them to me. I would have people who ask for information, and it just happened to go back to the top of the post. I didn't see it for 2 days. and I managed the heck out of it. I was managing the heck out of my account. I didn't see it for 2 days, and there'd be 10 people asking for information. And I couldn't believe it. And then I learned that either they wouldn't ever give it to me, or I'd get it 2 days later. I was like, what use is this? And then I had another situation where I was starting to get a lot of recognition for what I was doing. And people friended me because they wanted to see what I was doing. And just because I've got 60, 100 leads a day, I was averaging 60 plus every day with the technique I showed down there, earlier. It doesn't mean that everything I put out there is gold. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to put myself up saying that's where I was at. I'm saying that's what people were doing. And I could see where they were copying something, and I was just trying it. I needed to throw it out there and see would it work. It was, to be honest, y'all, the number one thing I did in Facebook was I knew when I got in it that I wasn't going to quit. If I'm being seen, y'all, if I know I'm being seen in these work for home groups and stuff like that with 129,000 people in it, being seen is not the problem. It's standing out. And that's what I taught you, in the whole video. It's about standing out. That's what Facebook's about. And so I don't have every ad I throw out there is going to work. I don't know. These people that are seeing me, they don't know who I am. They don't know, oh, that's Shawn, it should work. They don't think like that. The only ones who will think like that are the people in my group, in my immediate, circle right here. So what I learned was if I got out there with a new fresh account, my notifications was never an issue. And I know this is going to be against some of the people's religion. It was against mine now, to be honest. But the business I was in at that time, y'all, I couldn't friend people. Because if I friended them, I got the same situation. Next thing you know, I was getting notification after notification. I was getting bombarded with the same thing. I had to keep this clean. If you ever wonder why I don't have that many friends up here, if this thing will scroll down, I got 2,174 friends. It's because I didn't use this account to get the people. And the ones, to be honest, I had thousands of friend requests. I had this up here at 99 plus in a lot of the pictures, 99, whatever it was. I forgot how it reached. But I showed people how many friend requests I had, and it's because I couldn't let them in. As soon as I started the new business, though, which was Traffic Monsoon, what did I do? Now, I ain't talking about this group. This Facebook account. I used another one. The very first thing I did is I went there and I started okaying, bam, 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 bam. I want these friends. And I got I think 1,800 friends now on that friends, on that one over there. I was really worried, would they put me in Facebook jail just for okaying that? I was going through, I was like, I don't know the deal. I don't know if they're going to get you for that. I know they'll get you for trying to friend them. I don't know if they'll get you for just accepting it. I wouldn't think so, but that's what I did. But the whole point was, y'all, I wanted to be able to get seen by these people the same way the notifications were. And I had changed my teachings to where I was doing it with YouTube. So when I did get on Facebook, I could take, I'm not saying this one right here, but I could sure take this post right here, share it to my own Facebook group. I got 11 shares. I'll show you that. I could share this to the other Facebook account I got, and it would be on their timeline. You know what I'm saying? And it's Shawn Powell share, and that'll work, like that. And I know that those people would see that. So it's a good way for me to enrich more than one account. I still had a fallback as safety in case Facebook decided to go stupid on me and start putting me in Facebook jail or anything crazy like that. That's why you want that, that fallback also. I think if this is going to be what you do, give you an example, y'all. If I am a trucking company and I make a lot of money doing what I do and it's my only way of making income, pretty sure I need more than one truck. You see what I'm saying? If that truck breaks down, am I going to shut the shop down, shut everything down until it gets going? No. You got to have more, access. And these are the little things that you would know to be common sense in the open world, in the real world. But here, people act like it doesn't make sense. It does. It does make sense to do this. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, that's enough of that. I just want to let you know my mindset about why I've got other Facebook accounts. Why did I need to have that? And, and that's exactly what I did. And yes, I think it's worth it. I absolutely do think it's worth it and necessary. Okay, Timeline, y'all. To me, this is the place where you put personal stuff. You know, little boy at Christmas time, I'm going to have a picture of him. I don't know if I can do a search up here. I'm not real familiar with the timeline as far as trying to find searches and stuff, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, that's, to me, this is what this is for. You can post a lot of personal stuff, but any business that I'm in, this is my business account. This is really my business page, the home place for everybody to come to. So what I do is I pick the business I'm going to do, and I stay focused at that one business. I am not going to make my FaceTime, for my timeline, I'm sorry, to look flimsy. My Facebook timeline, or it's FaceTime. I was talking about and iPads, I guess. But the whole point is, I want everybody to see that Shawn is committed to this. He stays focused at this. He's not veering off from left and right. And I said it before in the other training also, y'all. If you got to think about this, it's almost like, if you had to choose between two different people for a job, one that changes every couple of weeks, or a month, or 2 months, and even the gurus do this, y'all. The gurus do this. Don't follow that, man. That's the worst thing you can do. And here's another adverse effect that comes from it. They know I love my business. They know I love my business. They know I'm gonna ride it out to the last minute. Here's something. I posted this in Facebook at the official Power Elite Systems Facebook group. Okay, and then look, all I was doing was asking a question, but I wanted the people there to know that this is the reason that I do what I do. I want you to listen to this. I have a question. I reached my limit with emails. Blah blah blah. Okay, don't even matter about the questions. And let's see. It's not. Thanks. Loving Power Elite Systems more and more every day. I preach it to the people. It is not the cash cow for me, but what I make from it is well appreciated. And if I never made a dime from PLS, I would still sign up for a 5-year commitment contract to them. Why? Because my cash cows would not be cash cows without it. Period. PLS is the backbone to every business I do. Use PLS for what it is intended for and brand yourself in the process. Do this and your questions will look like this post as well. Sorry, PLS is the real deal. That is a statement, to me. The reason I'm saying this is I posted in the Facebook group, but man, what a statement to put on your timeline. You know what I'm saying? It's early on today. I've posted about 2 or 3 things in the last hour. This has been 19 minutes. But let me show you what hitting home does, Okay, here's an example. I want you to listen to this one. Okay, here's a thought. If I really suck from here on out, I mean barely even get out to the people at all, I neglect a lot of things, literally. More than likely, I will still make $100,000 in the first 3 months. Now, I'm at $31,000 in 13 days, right? Now, let that thought sink in for a minute to what I just said. If I suck from here on out, I will more than likely make $100,000 in the first 3 months, even if I sucked. Okay? Now, this is the business to be in. Pays fully and immediately, life-changing income, and it's the best time humanly possible to be getting in. There is no excuses. I made $31,000 in 13 days. I'll remind you of this post in 90 days. Hit the link and see my new landing sales page I created. Thanks. Okay. Again, it's a statement. You don't have to be some guru. If you believe in your business, this is going to come out. It's going to come out. If I put the work in and I got the reactions from a business that I was hoping to get for because I put the work in and people saw me believing in it when I'm doing it, how is it going to fail? It's not going to fail. The only way you're going to fail is if you didn't let it build up enough, you didn't have enough following to see it yet, and your timeline is a big part of that, y'all. This is your teammates. This is your prior teammates for other teams that you've got a bond with, and that's who you're trying to connect with. That's what this is for. Now, by tonight, let's see how many this goes up. Okay, here's something else. I had 150,000 views on my YouTube channel this morning. I want to say thank you to a lot of the ones in my Action Taker Success Group and Planet Millionaire for helping me to do so, both for viewing and subscribing. I'm going to really go full speed. Did I say that right? Yeah, for subscribing. I did not it did not take long to get there either. So looking forward to 200,000. I'm going to really go full speed into YouTube here on out. And to be honest, I am having the most fun doing it than ever as well. Something changed when it quits being about the money. Thanks again, everyone. Now, what did this post do? Think about it, y'all. I didn't only post it here. I posted a picture of my Action Taker Success Group. Now they get to see this. The people who are afraid of me who have not joined that group, don't think they ain't going to start popping in, because I guarantee they will. Okay? Why? Because I put it out in front of them. I set it up here, right? That's not the entire purpose of this, but I'm going to use it to the benefit. If that means somebody's connecting with me in my own Facebook group, and I can help them out, or they get to see me post more regularly, and every time I post, it's a notification for them, that's a win. That is a win. I didn't put no links down here. I didn't have to. I know good and well it's going to go up. You understand what I'm saying? And the video I'm doing now, it's going to be somebody's going to pop in from look up Action Taker Success Group, more than likely. You see what I'm saying? It's being smart. It's just simply being smart. If they're not in Planet Millionaire, which is Frank's group, there's a huge amount of people that do what we do. It's the right kind of people to be around. Why would I post this here? Because it's what you need to do. It's being smart. It's being smart, y'all. And I am thinking people, because I know a good deal of them are the same people that, you know, I've got 1,333 subscribers at 150,000 views. Again, this is what you want to do. This is only an hour ago. This is going to pop up pretty quick. I know this. Here's my first review video. I stayed up to make sure I could catch it. I'm pretty certain I was the very first one on YouTube to put one up there. I kind of found how to get in, and I was already taking video pictures about an hour before it actually released. You know, I want to show people I already seen it. I want to show people some results, because I know everybody was waiting on it that was already in. Here's some pictures of my house, y'all. You know, my arcade games are located. Now, the reason all this started, and this is actually something I built upstairs for the kids. And I'm going to go today and buy a dry erase board, a big one, the biggest one I can get. Put it right here, and I'm going to frame it in. And it was going to be for high scores. And I think I'm going to put the camera right here. And I'm going to do training in this room right here. And this is a walk-in closet that I literally had made it into a bar, you know, for the kids. Of course, ain't going to be no beer or anything. I'm going to get a cooler over here and microwave. I'm going to have a TV right here in the corner, in the very top corner, because that's what it would look like. This sign right here, I haven't finished painting it yet. It says employees only from this point. It looks very professional, you know, and stuff like that. Now, I'm going to keep going with it. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to have a chair and some. I've got the table right here. I need to put the table and the chairs right here, so it feels like it's an actual restaurant. Move some stuff around, little, you know, some little place for the arcade. And I'm going today, more than likely, and buying a TV to put on this wall. It's a 53-inch TV, and I'm going to have it where it can stream. You can play video games from it, obviously, but we can also stream the internet, and it's directly down below, so it should get a real good connection. And the rule is you can only watch video games and stuff from the 80s. That's what I want. So all the arcade games in here, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, you know, some sit-down racers or classics, and that's the whole point. But I did this, but all this started, y'all, not from this one either. It didn't start from here. Here's my kitty cat. That was when I was painting last year. Just showed some pictures of it, some creativity. And it's interesting. It's interesting things. Here's my old house, right? And this is the post. I know I have had my old house for for almost 17 years now, but I still love it. It is home to me and my little boy. Just enough room for the both of us and our toys. We ride scooters in the kitchen. We both have one. Okay, look at the house. It's a beautiful house. You know, in my opinion, look, it's got 84 likes so far. I posted this yesterday. I got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 comments. People are interacting with me. And y'all, I did another post in a Facebook group. Here's something I posted here, y'all. Look at this. I am loving the mood I have been in this week. In some ways, staying up all night kept me focused with very little distractions. My videos are getting better also. I'm liking the new business and the direction things are heading. It's a good time to be in online business. That's for sure. It's a statement. You understand what I'm saying? It's a statement. And you know, but it's getting attention. Here's the other one. This is what started everything, y'all. I wanted to play this game. I hadn't played it in a long time. And I thought to myself, you know what? People don't even know I've got this. This is my personal little arcade, not the big one upstairs. This is the little one inside my bedroom, and I'll put the ones that were really too big, I thought, to be putting upstairs with the other ones in this room right here, right? Now I actually had to do some work on this one. That's why it's here. Okay, but the whole point is, y'all, I want you to listen to this. This is the little room I have right beside my bedroom. We have a full arcade upstairs in our house. It's cool, though. I've always wanted to have an arcade. Needless to say, the kids in the neighborhood love to come over, and their dads. It's a cool hobby to have. No matter what anyone says, it's your dream. You make your dreams come true. That's my dream. That was one of the things I wanted. And whether somebody liked it or not, if I was married or having a girlfriend, she probably wouldn't have liked it, to be honest. I don't know if it would have happened. But look at this, y'all. This is my dream. This is what I wanted. That upstairs. Why did I do this? Why did I make this? Because I dreamed that's what I wanted in my dream house. That's my dream house. Why would you not want to get that in life? You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. You know when I did all this, y'all? When I quit my job. I never could have built this. It would have took me months and months to build this. Months. And it's not hard. I spent $6 on the boards that I needed to fill this up here. I used a jigsaw and cut out a walk-in closet, and it's far from done. It's where it's at right now. It's exactly how it looks right now. But y'all, you don't think the kids don't appreciate it? Look at it. Even the cat does. But y'all, I'm just telling you, this is what Timeline's about. Showing something that's interesting. Showing people the direction that you're in. Showing them what you believe in with your business. Business. Showing your accomplishments. Showing things you're inspirational. Cool wink for that. This is me making, I made $5,000. I actually made $7,000. Update 7,000 in 24 hours. Of course, this is something you're going to post in your timeline, y'all. Of course it is. Here's one of the advertisements I made. This is Exitus. You're just supposed to say, this is Sparta. This is Exitus. Save 300 now. And it's 300 a movie. So that's kind of pretty cool, anything I did. But y'all, I think you're getting the idea. The whole point is, you're going to come up here, you're going to have people posting things up here. Sometimes thanks for accepting. Write something back, y'all. It's not just for him. People are watching. People are looking. Go back to my day one, my first day, y'all. Very first day in Traffic Monsoon. And tell me when you see something different. Tell me when you see something different other than Traffic Monsoon and Power Lead Systems, just like I'm doing right now. Power Lead Systems will always be the backbone to my business. Even though, Traffic Monsoon might have been the cash cow, I can tell you, it wouldn't have been the cash cow without it. Just like I said, it's that important. You know what I'm saying? Now, on top of that, so is Exitus Elite. I want to show you my link here real quick. Usually, I take the same post, just to let you know what I do, and I post it in the other two groups. Okay? My Action Taker Success group and to Planet Millionaire, because I got a bunch of people in both. And it's good to show, and I'm kind of building morale for everybody also. They need to see this. They need to see us posting things like this. I'm more creative than a lot of them are, to be honest. I've got a real big background in art, if you couldn't tell that right then. I won Congressional Art Awards as a kid. I love math. I love geometry. I love figuring things out. And I'm passionate about something that I love to do. So art worked. It worked for me when I was 4 years old. Something clicked with me at 4 years old. And I remember it blew people's minds. We had art contests for Christmas in the newspapers. And here I am standing there holding my picture. And I'm like, I look back now, I'm like, oh my God. It was done with an ink pen. And the shadows are incredible. Everything it was like, wow. And I'm not just saying that to be, I was like 7, 8 years old. I mean, I had a full understanding of art and how light worked and stuff. So anyhow, I got sidetracked. Sorry about it. I need to do a video on art. That's what I need to do. Okay, here is my newest landing page I made. And this is why you want... Alrighty, hey everybody, this is Shawn, pal. Look, first of all, just about everybody out here, you're doing some kind of $30, $40, maybe $100 something, right? Okay. I've been down that road, and I did well in it. But I can tell y'all, even at the highest level in the groups, and I was at the very top of the leaderboard, and it looked really pretty, I was still barely paying my bills, period. Okay? So if that's the route you want to go, to be honest, and you know that $40 a month that you're making off of this and that maybe, and then on top of that, after about 3 months, the person starts dropping off. So you got that swinging back doors constantly taking place. If that's what you want, if you're here for $30, $40, then y'all keep what you're doing. Just keep what you're going. Seriously. Okay? If you want to know how to pay your house off, how to do stuff that is real, I'm talking real things, this is the business you need to be in. Okay? There's a huge difference, man. I'm pretty certain you didn't get in the online business and say, I'm going to learn how to market and spend hours and hours on doing it for $40. You know? And I'm telling you, what we've got, it sells itself. And y'all, if you ain't already heard it before in one of my other videos, I'm going to tell you again right now. The people that come in here, it's because it's $1,000 a pop, are higher quality people. It's going to weed a lot of people out. And don't let that be bad, because it's not. It's going to make your list worth gold in a year, in 2 years, man. And I'm telling you, this is going to be, if anything ever happened to this business, you know, things ever happen, always happen. Something's got to come to an end one day, whatever that may be, unless you're in Amway, lasts for a century just about, or something like that, you know. But whatever you go to, man, look at the list you're going to have. These are not Okay, the reason I want you to see this, y'all, is you can't make a great video every day, to be honest. It's not going to happen, okay? You may feel it some days, and that's the days you want to do it. And I've been blessed lately enough that every day I felt like doing this, because it's new, it's fresh to me. I want to get to some new eyes. And since I started this, I've had 2 messages on my phone from someone that's seen it off of YouTube. I know this because they're out of state. It's not for my list, it's not for my immediate people. They're asking for more information. Okay? Where do they go from? Here. This is where they came from. What are they going to see? This. Branding myself with a good video. To be honest, when I made this video, I didn't make it for this. You see where I had to cut it. I had to cut it a couple of times, twice, because I wanted to take the name out. Okay, I had said the name, and I didn't want the name to be said. But what I wanted to do was to have a good landing page where I was serious about it. Now, every link, this is mine. I'm proud of this. I really am. I did a good job at this. At the bottom down here, it changes after right at the very end. And y'all, listen. Why am I doing this? Because they're going to give me the real email. There's no, well, I ain't gonna say no way. Majority of the people that see this are going to give the real email. And if they want to skip it, that's fine. These are $1,000 or $1,300 now, y'all. They're going to see something very impressive. Very impressive. That's why I did this video. That's why I put this video in here and took the time to edit it, put this down here at the bottom, because I felt like I belittled the price severely. And not only that, y'all, I don't know if you heard it or not, I let the cat out of the bag to how much it was. Right? Why would I do that? Because I really want them to see the side that I see it, how I see it. How do I know? Because I'm already in. I know the answer to the big picture. To belittling the price, there is no monthly payments and 100%, no, the monthly fees, and there's 100% commissions. That is the business to be in. I don't know if I want to ever do a sales where it wasn't like this, to be honest. And it's got the answer also in Exitus Elite because of the fact that the main reason I like it is because it's giving the answer, at least it's tempting to, is trying real hard. And Paul Stevenson's, I really believe he believes in this, to go through the trouble he's gone through for EVA, you know, to make it where it's automated system. So in my opinion, I'm proud of him. You know, he's attacking something, he's doing something. I hope it works. I hope it works for everybody. I hope everybody in here makes a killing with $800 commissions. I really do. But I know it works, and the polished page now is definitely going to get people in at the amount it's at now. I know this, you know. But anyhow, y'all, didn't mean to get sidetracked. I think it's real important. Some of y'all hadn't seen that. That's the reason I did that. But the reason why I wanted to is because every link in here is this one. Every one of them. See what I'm saying? Now, they get to see exactly what I think about it without saying the name of it before they come through. And then they're going to hear my presentation. Or you can use that and go straight to the sales page itself. People need to connect with you. And even a 3-4 minute video, which is supposed to be 2 minutes, I know. But you know what? If I grab their attention from the very beginning, and I think I probably did, how much of them do you think are going to watch all of it? See what I'm saying? Now, my other Facebook group, and this will be the last thing I say right here, my other Facebook account, when someone in there signs up into my business, the links that I have in the email and every call to action I've got to friend me is this account. It's never that one. If they friend me there now, that's fine. I'm really not using Facebook that much anymore, to be honest, but it comes over here. And so my friends list, it builds on a regular basis. I probably get about 15 to 20 friend requests a day now, to be honest. And my phone call rings off the hook every day because of YouTube. So I'm going to stay focused at that. The days I don't, this is a perfect thing, y'all. When you learn to implement Facebook like I'm talking about, and the days you don't want to do Facebook, do YouTube. And the days you don't want to do YouTube, do Facebook. Now I'm telling you to stay focused at one way, but if you don't really want to that day, you just, not saying you're not staying focused, and you want to dabble a little bit in YouTube or whatever, do it. You know what I'm saying? Get out there. Just get seen. You've heard everybody say it. Do something. Do something. If you're driven to do something, you're going to make it. Okay? Your timeline, y'all, is priceless for your immediate circle right here. I've said it so many times. If somebody friends me on Facebook, it is as valuable as if they signed up in my business. Why? Because I'm not going to change. You know what? It's a shock factor when Shawn starts putting something else out other than Traffic Monsoon. It's a shock factor. If I quit Power Lead Systems and say, look, y'all, look at what I've got, and they've seen me preach it and seen me preach it, what do you think is going to happen? Message from Frank there. I'll listen to it in a second. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to grab a lot of attention. Put that down too. That's what I'm saying. That's what staying consistent. I want to be the Traffic Monsoon guy. I want to be the Exitus Elite guy. I want to be the whatever focused at that business guy. And you do that long enough and the people are going to know that. It's absolutely going to work. It's just, they're going to see you as that. It's going to brand you as that person, and you want that in that business. Y'all, I'm going to end this right here. Anyhow, timeline shouldn't probably take that long. It's so important that you engage with your people, and it does not have to be some big guru'd up thing. Again, y'all, belief is how you make Facebook work. Commitment, sacrifice, all sorts of things go into it, but if you got a belief, y'all, it's going to make it work. Belief is going to be, I talked to a guy this morning, Brandon, at 4:15 this morning. We talked for a little while. I was out of it. I even told him in a message, that, yeah, I talked to him, but don't be surprised if I ain't out of it. I do things that a lot of people wouldn't do. You understand what I'm saying? 4 a.m. in the morning, I'm going to get up and talk to somebody because he's interested in my business. I want him to know I believe in my business. They need to see this. They need to see everything that you're posting that is real. You do that, and you're going to have weights about yourself. You're going to have a foundation, and it's going to be branding yourself not only as just a human being. When I post stuff like this, y'all, it's away from business, like my house and, pictures, my cat, my little boy, things like that, y'all. It's because I want people to know I'm human, I'm normal, and this was my goal. This is what I want. This is my dream. It's to have something like this built in my house, and I started doing it. It's not completed, but look, y'all, it's getting there. I think it's pretty obvious it's going to get there, right? Anyhow, I'm going to end this, y'all. Keep watching the series of training, and if you're not in Exitus Elite, get in. Period, point blank. Y'all, you need to do it. I'm serious. This is the easiest business I've ever seen with money that is just absolutely incredible. Appreciate it.